My name is Jacob, and this is my Why Try story. I wanted to cook professionally for a while, but last year my grades were getting in the way. I'd ended up giving myself a huge hurdle and putting myself in the flood zone. Let's start from the beginning. So, 2 years ago, I started the 8th grade. I know some of you are thinking, shouldn't you be a sophomore this year then? But hear me out. 8th grade wasn't exactly great for me. I was being so lazy and not doing my homework that my report card was almost all F's. So that February, my parents pulled me out of that school and put me on an online homeschool course, thinking that would help. That's pretty much how I spent my spring and my summer that year. The online course wasn't helping, so they sent me to live with my grandparents for about a year to see if they could help. My grandparents knew that the online course wasn't working, so they decided to put me back in public school at Carriel Junior High, where I spent my third and final time in the 8th grade. Granted, my grades still weren't exactly the best, but I was doing better than I did the first time around. However, this is also where a couple of my big problems came into play. To begin with, I pretty much had my own personal bully. I'm not going to give away his name, so let's just call him John. John made fun of me and gave me labels for liking certain games like Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale, and YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. This really distracted me from focusing on my grades. That was my other problem. My grades were creating a huge wall that was blocking me from getting to my future bakery. Eventually, I decided to own the labels that John gave me. I began to collect t-shirts and figurines based around Five Nights at Freddy's, and I haven't heard anything from John ever since. And I will admit, I didn't exactly tear off those labels, but owning them seemed to work just as well, at least for me. As far as grades went, I barely managed to pass the 8th grade with C's. This year and the rest of high school, I'm trying to make up for that by putting in the time and effort in order to reach a minimum of B's, in order to make it easier for myself to open that bakery. I've already taken care of tearing off the labels, but I still need to work on putting in the desired time and effort to jump those hurdles and be able to see over that wall. So maybe in about 10 years, give or take a few, keep an eye out for that bakery, because I promise you, it's coming.
Created using Powtoon.